Uh, I'm still trying to figure this out. Trying to like monitor myself and at the same time trying to figure this out. Hmm. Mm. It's definitely different. Hmm. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll have to figure that out another time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, I feel dumb because like I'm still trying to figure out StreamYard. I switched to StreamYard instead of OBS Streamlabs, and like I put everything together. The only thing I haven't figured out is like how I can play music for you guys to hear that what I'm hearing, because I like to play music during my stream. And like they have options to like do background music, whatever, but like you have to upload the music. I don't want to do that. Like I want to just do Spotify, and I don't know if I figured it out yet. So apologies for the beginning. I was supposed to count down to 5 minutes and then appear, and then it just kept going. I didn't know it would repeat itself like that. So that's cool. I'll have to, fix that or whatever. But, uh, yeah. So, can you guys hear the music? I don't think you guys can hear the music, right? Like, I'm not going crazy. I don't think you guys can hear it. That's why I had the echo for a sec, because I was trying to watch myself from my phone to see if you could hear the music. But if you can't hear the music, I'm just going to turn it off, because then I'm going to talk unnecessarily loud to you guys. um, I'm just giving a chance for people to also come into the stream, because, I'm not a big YouTuber, so it's not like, 1,000 people are waiting to hear what I have to say about anything. So I'm just chilling, I'm just vibing. I'm not sure yet if I want to react to something or not, or just talk to you guys. I haven't done a stream in a while where I just talk to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, let me know if you guys can hear the music, because I brought it in from the Spotify web browser instead of my app. Um, then I'll know. I can hear the music a little bit, but it's faint. Juicely. Thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna turn my headphones down. Nope, that's the wrong way. I'm gonna turn my headphones down, and I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. And then let me know if you guys can hear it now, and let me know if it's overpowering me when I'm talking. Hi, cool boy. I know it's been forever, baby. I'm back. I'm back. I'm using Streamlabs now, so I get to show your comments now. So you guys definitely need to comment so that I can give everybody a shout out. Hi Debsy K. How are you, love? It's been a while, and so much has been going on with my life that I just haven't had time to YouTube, and honestly, it might stay that way for a while, which I apologize. Um, I am working 2 jobs, so it's a little rough to also try to edit videos, and then I'm also working on some other stuff that I might talk about during the stream. Um, but yeah, I'm back, sort of, sort of back. Um, do you guys love my Shang hairstyle going on here? Oh man, I was gonna wear my hair down, but it gets like frizzy after like a day or two, and I have to repress it over and over, and I just did not have the mood for that. So I just decided that I'm gonna be a man. So no one can question that because then they get canceled. So, it's fine. Um, yeah. Welcome to anybody who watches for however long you want to watch. I probably won't do a long stream. It'll probably be like at max 2 hours because I'm tired, but not tired enough to put my face together. I haven't worn makeup lately and I got some on so I don't look crazy on the internet because that stays forever. I have learned from my past videos to put some face on. So that's what we're doing today. I also have a different setup, as you can tell. I rearranged my whole bedroom because that's what you do when you're going through a breakdown. You literally rearrange the furniture and everything. And when your mom asks, "Do you need help? That looks heavy," you say, "No," because you're crazy. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Some ASMR for you right there. So yeah, I'm so excited to see you guys. And I miss you guys and I love you guys. This week has been crazy, and yeah, but I don't mean to be mellow for a second here. I'll pause the music for a little bit. Probably switch over to something less jarring. Because it's just a little loud, a little much. No, gosh, no. Spotify. What is this? What is this? Let's do some lo-fi. I don't need comedic stuff. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, there we go. Can you guys do me a favor? I don't mean to make this stream down, but can we just put some F's in the chat for my cousin? He died at 27 2 years ago, and his birthday was this Wednesday. And I'm still grieving losing him. I wasn't crazy close to him, but I was getting to know him, and I think we would have been close because my family is very dysfunctional. I won't get into it, but he was one of the few people willing to get to know my family. And yeah, he passed away almost 2 years ago. He would have been 29 this past week. And between that and a few other things, this week has been a lot. So I don't know if it's too much to ask just for some F's in the chat or any alphabet in the chat just to um just to honor him and offer some peace to wherever he is now, which I hope is better than here. So thank you. Thank you. So yeah. Anyway, on to kind of lighter things, I guess. So I was going to do a collaboration, or I technically did a collaboration with Camelot 331. And of course, that was when Zoom and OBS decided to be incompatible as water and oil and not work, and jacked up my voice. And I could spend hours trying to edit and fix it, but I rather just start over. So now I have to wait to re-record with him, which is a pain in the ass. Um, I'm very grateful that he was willing to talk to me, because I am a nobody. I am a small YouTuber that no one knows exists. And I took a chance and I asked if he would be on my channel, and he agreed. And now, not only did he agree, but he also agreed to re-record, because I have shitty software, and this is why I switched over to Streamlabs. So there's that. Anyway, I also did a collaboration with Jean Gentry. I think that's how you say her name. And my audio didn't record the whole time. Hers did. Mine didn't. So I also have to re-record with her. And again, I'm a small YouTuber. She has a bigger following than me. I was surprised that she agreed, let alone agreed to re-record when I am in a better headspace. So there's that. And then, no, I'm kidding. That was it. I am crazy grateful to you guys for watching my video with Galatea. You guys are insane. Can I just say, I kind of have given up on my channel at this point, and it's just like a fun time when I have time to have fun or edit a video or hang out with you guys. And like, oh my god, that video, like, it really, I felt touched that you guys still cared to watch anything I had to put out here. And of course, some of that definitely comes from her notoriety, which again, like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I'm not gonna question it, but like, these bigger YouTubers being willing to work with me, it really means a lot, because for the OGs, I've been at this for almost 5 years, and it's like taken a lot on my mental health. And I would put out content and then stop for a while, and back and forth, and that probably messed up like me growing to where I could be right now. But nonetheless, I always felt like I guess I should have more subscribers or something. But nowadays, I'm just grateful that anybody like cares to watch what I make, and like bigger YouTubers being willing to talk to me. I was a little starstruck talking to Galatea. I'm not gonna lie. She goes by the Authentic Observer on YouTube, but it was crazy. I still have a little section left that we talked with each other, and I'll probably get that out at some point this year. I also have the last part of me and Abomination AJ. We still haven't finished that conversation where we talk about Princess and the Frog and our agree to disagreement debate on that. I still have to finish that. I started working on it a little bit, but I don't know when I'm gonna get it out. And I'm not promising anything, because I do that and then I beat myself up when I don't get it done. So I'm not gonna do that anymore. But yeah, it's crazy how people are willing to give me a shot, or they like just are willing to talk to me, I guess. It's great. Of course, my end game, if I don't retire from YouTube next year, my end game is to talk with Jay Longbone. If I get to work with her, then I think I've completed my mission. It's like in the anime show where the character like defeats the final boss, or like finds the final treasure or something. It's like that for me. Then I can stop doing YouTube after that. Of course, then I can't stop doing that because by that point, then people will definitely know. Probably more people. I'll say more people will know who I am, and then I screwed myself over. Um, but anyway, so yeah, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but I just wanted to talk to you guys before I try to come up with something to react to. I don't even know what to react to. Do you guys have anything that you want me to react to live? I'm not against it. I'm really not. I was gonna react to like the button or Jubilee or something, but I've already watched so many funny reactions of PewDiePie or Cody Co. Or recently I've been getting into Op and Preach, and they are absolutely hilarious. They are so funny. They keep me sane right now at work. Like they are so funny, absolutely hilarious. Um, yeah, so is there something you want me to react to? Drop it in the chat, baby. Let me know. I'll react to it. I don't care. It could be outlandish, honestly. Controversial is always better, because that click rate, we got to get the controversial in, algorithm. Anyway, um, yeah, so that's all I got to say about that. Um, I'm looking at your comments. I want to read some of them. Let's see. The fact that you're still here and still doing it is all that matters. You're one of the people I'm very happy that I discovered. It's because I really enjoy your perspective. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've heard that I have an interesting perspective on things. I don't really fit into any particular molds necessarily. Um, and I like it that way. The older I get, the more I really don't want to nonconform. Like I thought I was a nonconformist before, like that hipster mindset of like I'm not like everyone when you're like everyone. But like I really now, it's not so much I don't want to be like everyone else. It's just like I don't want to be defined by other people or allow them to define me. I define myself, if that makes sense. But thank you. And you also follow me on Twitter. Aw, thank you. Yeah, my Twitter is literally at this point right now because my jobs are a pain in the ass, especially my one job that recently tried to replace me without giving me notice. But we're not going to talk about that. My Twitter is like my diary. It's not even my diary. It's just like my vent place, and then I will delete the posts at a certain point. But for a little while, I'll leave it up there. But yeah, Twitter is like where I just vent about my observations about people because I'm working with the public a lot, or my jobs or my boss. My bosses don't. For my one job, they don't follow me on Twitter, so I can say whatever I want. On Instagram, they do follow me, so I kind of have to be more careful. Although I could just block them at this point because, like, it's nothing personal except, when you screw people over, but whatever. Anyway, petty, petty Scorpio over here. So yeah, that's my Twitter basically. Cool Boy said, I love Abba and Preach. Honestly, they're so funny. Like, I have not laughed this hard in a while, and that's good because I need it. I need it. I need it. So they're so funny. Oh my gosh, they're hilarious. I don't know which one I think I love when Abba just walks off camera. I think that's one of my favorite gags. I think the other one is when Preach is laughing. His laughter is very contagious. I think another one is when they start speaking French. Hilarious. I have no idea what they're saying, but it's hilarious. It's kind of like when you would watch PewDiePie and he's cursing in Swedish and you have no idea what he's saying. It's like that. I love the Law and Order music they play when Abba's being sussy. He's being a sussy baka. I love it. It's so funny. I had seen memes from them from both Jay Longbone and Galatea, and I didn't know who they were until I had to kind of like search up one of their more popular memes or something that someone made of them, and then I found who they were and I started watching them, and they're hilarious. They're my new favorite YouTubers. I binge every time I find a new YouTuber. I go through phases in YouTube. I'll unfollow certain people and move on to other people. And then I may return back to those people. But the new people that I find, if I really like them, I'll just binge their content for like days, weeks, whatever. It's like when I find a new album I like and I just listen to it on repeat. I've been doing that since the beginning of this year. Every time I wake up in the morning and I go take a shower, more or less, I listen to Circles by Mac Miller. Because that's where my headspace is at. So but yeah, another one I recently was watching, I haven't watched him as much, but I was binging a little bit. His name is Disparu, I think. He has like, I think he's from England, and I watched him react to the Velma TV show. Hilarious. I think he's hilarious. His humor's more dry and kind of like witty, but if you can keep up with it, then I love it. It kind of reminds me more of like Community or Arrested Development. Like you got to keep up with what he's saying because he talks fast. But yeah, they're so funny, aren't they? Debsy K said, as a suggestion, maybe react to Forspoken gameplay, story, and dialogue. Is that a video game? I'm not well versed in video games. My brother is. I need to have him on my channel at some point, either in a live stream or in a video. We have a podcast that's called Johnson's Inc. You can look it up on Spotify, whatever. I could probably just show you real quick, do a quick little, hold on. Don't judge what I listen to. Okay. I barely listen to any of these podcasts. I really need to do a better job at that, but that's for another day. Where'd it go? Hello. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Yeah, this is our podcast, Johnson's Inc. And let me turn this way so I'm not blocking myself. And yeah, it's Nate and I. That's my brother. We talk about like our nostalgia. A lot of times though, we talk about current pop culture, movies, whatever. We talk about new music we've tried to listen to. So far it's been rappers because I don't really listen to rap music, and he's trying to get me to find one that I might like. So far I kind of like Kanye, and I like Kanye. And then I also like what's his name? Kid Cudi. I kind of like him. I have to re-listen to him though. I don't know if I like Tyler the Creator as much as I just respect his creative aesthetic and his creative boldness. I'll put it that way. So yeah, the other thing is we also will sometimes react to movies. So far we reacted to Shark Boy and Lava Girl and the Titans episode 1 and 2, which was hilarious because it was shit. And I think we have yet to talk about anime, but we want to. So at a certain point, we will talk about anime. But anyway, I was thinking I could record a video version of our podcast and post it on my channel here. I say all this to say my brother is the gamer in the family, not me, because clearly if I have played games on my channel, which I have, they're in a playlist. They might be unlisted, but you can watch them if you watch from the playlist. They're like easy games for me to play. So like Among Us and that sort of stuff, not like, requires a controller and everything. Because I'm not the best. I'm not horrible. I'm not like a boomer parent, that's just horrible at playing video games. But I'm also not great. Like he's definitely better than me. So yeah, I don't know if I can comment on it because I'm not really a gamer person. Even when I did a commentary on what was it, Detroit Become Human, that video on my channel, it was more just about the themes. It wasn't actually about the gameplay because I didn't play the game. I just watched people play it. Greyhound, that's a cool name. Where did I find Jay Longbone? Oh, so Sorry, my brain goes like 1,000 miles an hour before the words come out my mouth. I found Jay Longbone from Mahler and EFAP. So I have followed Mahler for like years. Like I think one of his video essays just popped up in my regular feed uh as like a video to check out, and I checked it out and I loved it, and I've been following Mahler ever since. I'm secretly in love with Mahler, and I secretly would like date him, but don't tell him. So uh yeah, anyway, so then recently I had, like I said, I take breaks from YouTubers because I like to, explore different people, new people, whatever. So I took a break, and when I came back I realized he had this podcast called EFAB, and it was like he was, I think, near the 100th episode when I realized he had this other channel. um because I don't always go to, when I go to someone's channel, I don't always go to like their sub channels, like the other channels they have. Um, so I didn't realize he had this here this whole time or whatever. Anyway, so I think I watched one of his movie commentaries, maybe that, or I watched one of his episodes. No, I think I watched one of his episodes. And he had mentioned, or Jay Longbone was as a guest. It was one or the other. He mentioned her or she was there. And I was like, oh, okay. The other thing was, hold on, I just lost my train of thought. You ever do that? Anyway, sorry. The other thing was my friend Kevin, who's a YouTuber, Say Goodnight Kevin, who in a way was my YouTube mentor, who I've had on my channel as well. He did a collaboration of sorts with Jay Longbone. And literally, it did not click that they were the same person until I started watching her videos. And she mentioned Kevin. And then I was like, oh, Kevin, you're the one who collabed with her. Oh, and Mahler's also, yeah. Oh, and then it all clicked. It's like when it took me forever to realize that Tiny Meat Gang that the YouTuber Vanos had collabed with as under the name Rinks for Music was Noel Miller and Cody Ko this whole time. Sometimes I just have those moments, those rare moments of airheadedness. But anyway, so yeah, that's how I discovered her. I watched her, binged her videos. I loved her. I adored her, actually. I'm obsessed with it. No, I'm not obsessed, but I do adore her. There's something, I think I had talked to AJ about this in our video. There's something about seeing free thinking Black people that is just very encouraging. And even though I'm not fully Black, obviously, you take one look at me, I'm mixed of a lot of things. Most of my life, I had identified as Black, whatever, just to make it easier for people, whatever. But anyway, it's nice seeing not just a Black, but also a female woman who is a free thinker and who is critically thinking and who holds everyone accountable and does not make exceptions. And yeah, I just love her. I think she's hilarious. I think she's wonderful. I love her love for Henry Cavill. I get it, I'm not like that much as she is for Henry. I'm more like that for like Dacre Montgomery or something, but like, I get it, girl, get it, girl. But yeah. Anyway, that's long story short, more long than short, of how I met her. So yeah. Yes, and it's cringe. Only just came out recently. As mocked to high heaven. So it's quite the narrow Sue and worse. Oh, that's always fun. We love a narrow Sue. Yeah, we love that. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Diane. Hi, Diane. Yeah, we're just chatting for now. We're just chatting. We're just chilling. We're just vibing. I'm trying to see if I'm going to react to anything. I have no idea. For all we know, we could all just watch Abba and preach and laugh together. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. it's been so long since I've done anything on this channel that for now I just want to catch up with you guys. I just want to bask in your wonderful souls. You also said, have I heard of the YouTuber Gothics? You would probably enjoy her content too, in theory, anyway. I have, and I have watched some of her stuff. The funny thing is, like, sometimes I come across people and I like them, but I don't find their content entertaining. So recently I had come across Sydney Watson and I love her and she's hilarious and she's entertaining. Gothics to me isn't necessarily entertaining and it's not necessarily her. But it's definitely, I think, more the editing is more straightforward, which can work if you're funny. Like Ob and Preach, they don't edit too much, but they're funny. Comedy is a big thing for me, even though I don't think I'm funny and I wouldn't try to be funny. But for me personally, I do try to look for YouTubers that are not only insightful but funny, which is why I like Jay Longbone and Mauler and, those types of people I follow right now because, I just, the, it, the world sucks as it is. And on top of that, like, you're telling me things that are informing me of just how shitty the world is, and it would help to kind of laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? But maybe her content has changed since the last time I checked it out. I can definitely check her out again. I thought it was cool that I saw a black woman who had a similar haircut to me. You don't see that as often on YouTube, especially you don't see it. And she's also with Free Thinker. They're usually more liberal, more just not free thinking. So it's nice when you kind of get to see that. So, but yeah, I have heard of her, and yeah, I'll recheck out her content. Kind of see if maybe I change, maybe not. I'm just the type of person that's not looking for, like, I'm not looking to watch Fox News or CNN. I'm actually looking more to watch like SNL. That's my type of mindset. Not that I'm not looking for like properly researched or informed information. It's more like if I'm going to get my news of the day of what happened, I want there to be like a comedic tone to it. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to move on now. Oh man. Greyhound said you need the positive to balance the negative. Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for right now in my life. If I'm gonna learn that the world's on fire, put a joke in there somewhere, so that if we burn laughing. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. But no hate to anybody. Unless they're a pain in the ass to me. But I haven't dealt with any of that online ever, and I don't think I will. And as I say that, I just jinxed myself, so that's great. So, yeah. So September is my 5-year anniversary. I have no idea what I'm doing then. All I know is it's going to be a party. I might invite guests on to stream. I don't know. I think I set up a post in the community tab, which I'm so happy I have a community tab now. I can talk to you guys and I don't have to make a video every time something happens. I can just message you guys right there and then. It's great. I've always wanted that. It makes it so much easier. But I left a post somewhere in one of those tabs. If you want to leave questions for me to respond to in September for the 5-year anniversary, it could literally be anything. It can be weird, it can be controversial, it could be silly, it could be boring, it could be whatever you want. You can ask me anything. You can ask me when I was born. You can ask me My favorite anime boyfriend, you can ask me. If I would kill a kid or kill an animal. You can ask me some wild whatever. I don't I don't care. I don't mind at all. I love weird. That's the thing I don't think I've shared enough with you guys over these years is how much I actually enjoy weird, chaotic stuff, which is probably why I should try to find something to react to. Um, but yeah, yeah. I know someone had asked me earlier in the comments. I saw it somewhere. Oh yeah, Debsy, you asked me to react to the recent Little Mermaid trailer. We can do that. I haven't watched it yet, believe it or not. I know. We can do that for sure. Let me open up YouTube. Let me see if it's still in the trending page. It may not be. Let me see. I always forget how to properly use YouTube on the web versus on my phone. It's night and day for me. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. They also had a Peter Pan trailer. Oh, we can react to that too. Yeah. We can also react to that. Oh, they also had the Flash. I don't know if I'm gonna react to that. I don't even know if it's worth it to react to something like that, honestly. Yeah, I think for now, let me just react to the Little Mermaid trailer. Give me a sec. Little Mermaid. Here we go. Okay. I think I found the official trailer. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. That's definitely the teaser trailer, but we're trying to find the official trailer. Thank you very much. All right. I'll find it in a sec. Let me look at more comments though. Yes, yes, yes. Hi. Welcome, welcome. We're just vibing for now. We're just chilling. I'm trying to figure out if I should react to something because I'm never a professional YouTuber, so I never have my shit together, but you know, it's all good. But welcome. Thank you for joining. This is so nice. I'm so glad you guys are watching. I remember back in the day when I think it was just like me and maybe like Debsy K or something. So like this is so sweet. You guys are awesome. I'm trying to find like the official trailer. It's like hiding from me. It knows I want to react to it, you know? It's so funny. I think maybe I found it. I don't know. So do you guys want me to react to did the official trailer come out? I don't know. I can't find it. You guys might have to link it for me. Like it's so weird. I literally cannot find it. Or maybe I'm not searching it right, but it's whatever. I did want to I was curious about the Peter Pan and Wendy movie cuz like oof. Ooh. All right. So I'm going to pause that for a sec. And yeah. So I'm going to switch screens for a sec. I'm still trying to figure this out, as you can tell. It's a work in progress. Okay. Beautiful. That's not what I meant to do. Or that. Where are my banners? This is so unprofessional. All right, let's see. There we go. 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 I think. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do actually. Okay, so this is all right. Chill, everyone. Chill. Okay. This is the Peter Pan trailer. I know we're all excited to watch this. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I was a little confused. I couldn't find it. Okay. All right. Well, we'll wait until it comes out officially then. And then I'll give my thoughts on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter. Then I'll give my thoughts there. You can follow me on Twitter. Liz Levi, but the E in Levi is a 3. All right, let's watch this for a sec, shall we? We'll see what else we find to react to. This is very, we're just vibing. We're just vibing. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Tell me, how did you come to Neverland?
Was that like, hold on, wait a second. Oh god, that looks like some sparkling stuff. You know that like the stuff you would put to like you would use glue to make images, and then you would put the sprinkles on top, and then you'd shake it off, and then the sprinkle would become whatever you designed with the glue. That's what that looks like. Like it already looks bad.
How did you come to Neverland?
Are you
Lost Boys?
every last one of us? But you're not home.
Bro, we're only 23 seconds in. We are only 23 seconds in. You cannot do this to me. Oh my god, this is so dumb. I hate this already. What is this bullshit? The Lost Boys are lost boys. What is this bullshit? The whole point of the Lost Boys is that they're boys. Otherwise, it would be called like Lost Kids or Lost Children. They were called Lost Boys. Like, it's so simple, and people just get so triggered nowadays. And it's like, yeah, but that was the point. Like that was the story. Like when you have, I'm gonna preach for a second. When you have lost boys, you have lost men. So the whole I think that part of the analogy, besides maybe like pedophilia or something, the whole point of the Lost Boys is like without our boys, we can't have men. Like I just okay. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. maybe maybe it's just about pedophilia in the end. I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, or the lost ones. Yeah, yeah. Like if you're gonna, this is really my problem. If you're going to change it when you adapt it, you got to adapt it fully. You can't just take pieces and contort it and it contradict itself at the same time. You can't say lost boys and then also have girls. Just say, oh, we're the lost ones. So that way, in a way, it really is an adaptation because you're not using direct reference to the books or the Disney story or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's keep going. Hold on. Let me fix my thing. Oh. Okay. Actually, you know what? I like this overlay better. You guys, hold on. I just have to like move my head so I'm not blocking myself. And then what I can do is I'll just make this bigger so you guys can actually see it. Yeah, that's so much better. Okay. All right. Let's do it that way. Okay.
Boys? So?
Oh, dear Lord.
What is this place? It's home.
Peter found it. Just like he found all of us.
Just like he found me. Peter Pan?
Were you expecting someone else?
I quit. This stream is over. We're done. We're done. I'm done. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, Peter Pan, I think, is not white. He looks Indian. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be racist. It's okay. It's okay. We all know I'm racist. Don't take that out of context. Or do. You know what? I don't give a shit. You know what? I woke up and I chose violence, and I'm going to bed with violence. So you know what? Whatever. Take it out of context. Okay. I think he might be Indian. He doesn't look white. He definitely doesn't look like a redhead, which is last time I checked what Peter Pan was, is a redhead. We really just hate redheads. First Ariel, now Peter Pan. Um uh which whatchamacallit, can't think of their name right now, from DC. Why do we hate redheads? They're so beautiful. I work at Trader Joe's as one of my jobs, and right now we have a lot of Irish themed St. Patrick's Day foods, meals, bakery stuff, right? So I'm seeing a lot of redheads more than I usually would, and it's so beautiful. I wish I had naturally red hair. That is like gorgeous. I have to dye my hair red. It needs to be re-dyed, but I dye my hair red. Like, I love redheads. And the disrespect to get rid of redhead representation in media and replace it with non-white people, to me, is bullshit. And it's, again, as AJ and I talked about, it's hand-me-downs to non-white people, as if have a we don't have enough dignity to get or ask for or tolerate characters that were originally non-white, whatever. It's a bunch of hoo-has for all I have to say. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. They should be ashamed of themselves. And then Tinkerbell, they're coming after the blondes now. The blonde dolls. Tinkerbell is black, and I know that actress. Tinkerbell's black now. What the actual hell? This makes no sense. Why is Tinkerbell black? Like, I was willing to let it slide that the Lost Ones were girls and mixed races, because Peter Pan may have not just gone to England. And also in England, there's not just white people. Peter Pan might have gone to all parts of the world to collect kids. That I'm okay with. But then you add a black Tinkerbell? Really? And I loved Tinkerbell when I was a little girl. I loved her. And when the Tinkerbell movies came out, I watched them. I loved them. I had, at one point, Tinkerbell comforter and pillowcases and decorations in my room. I loved Tinkerbell because she was sassy and pretty and magical. I loved her. And you gonna replace her with a black woman? Really? That's what we doing. Okay. Okay, I wasn't gonna see this, but I'm definitely not seeing it now, because clearly, yeah, let's make black people into fairies. Why not? I'm not against that, obviously, because Tinkerbell had the one friend that was black in the movies. But my issue is, again, sloppy seconds. You're giving us sloppy seconds. This is bullshit. Please stop. Okay, please stop. Okay, we are not your Negro to get your self-righteous points. Okay, I'm not your Negro. Oh God, it's so weird. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I'm skimming through the comments, and this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I don't even want to finish this. It's only a minute long, and I don't want to finish this. Okay.
What do you say, boys? You ready for an adventure?
It looks very far away.
It's closer than you think.
The other thing is, like, the other thing for me is the fact that they race swapped Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, two of the pivotal characters in a Peter Pan story. They did not do Wendy though. They didn't go as far as Wendy, which I think is interesting. And honestly, why not? At this point, like you might as well just make her freaking Spanish, because like you got your black, you got your Indian, make her Spanish or Asian. Why? I don't understand this like race swapping, washing, whatever you want to call it, but you don't full ass it, like you half ass it. It's like, and you always pick the like primary character of the adaptation to do it too as well. Not saying Wendy's not significant to the story, because she very much is. She very much affects Peter Pan, the Lost Boys, and even Tinkerbell. But clearly Peter Pan, I mean, it's Peter Pan. Like that's literally the story. So like he is the pivotal character. And so is to a certain extent Tinkerbell. I wouldn't say she's more pivotal than Wendy. I would put them at the same level, more or less. But yeah, that's interesting too. I don't have a theory why they do that, but it's whatever. Okay. Oh my god.
What is it that you're afraid of, my love? Perhaps I don't want to grow up. Hold the past in your heart, but where you go from here, it's up to you.
They made sure they got their Native Americans though, right? Right. Make sure we got our Native Americans, all right? Make sure we got our chiefs and all that stuff. The CGI looks bad. But we knew this. We knew this, right? Right. Disney, honestly, these movies at this point is just uh what is the word called? Like it's just laundering money, I think. You know. The money's not going into the movies. They're not going to the movies. You know, of course they got to make sure they got the Native American person correctly, right? Because the culture is just so important. It's just so important. It's so important that we still won't do a live action adaptation of Pocahontas, which I don't want them to do, but I'm just saying it's so important. It's so important we won't create another original Disney Native American princess character, whatever. It's just so important. Okay. Anyway, so I'm surprised they kept the chick. What's her name? Thank you, Diane. Tiger Lily. I'm surprised they kept Tiger Lily in here at all. Because anytime we got the stereotypical, which is not stereotypical, it's part of the culture, but whatever. We got the stereotypical Native American folks. You know, people lose their mind because they immediately are like, this is misrepresenting, this is cultural appropriation, this is inaccurate, this is disrespectful, whatever. And I'm not downplaying the history of Native Americans at all. It is one of the great sins on America's hands that I do not stand for or try to justify. Not saying that Native Americans are perfect or like they don't have their own issues. I'm not excusing anything they do badly individually. I'm just saying, you know, just try not to cancel me. I feel like you have to have a rebuttal for everything nowadays. Anyway, so I'm surprised that they have Tiger Lily in here at all, because most people don't want to touch Native American characters with a 10-foot pole. I don't agree with that. I think we should have Native American characters. I don't, you know. But yeah, so that's shocking, but it's not that shocking. Come on now. It's not that shocking that they decided that, you know, we're going to keep that race the same, but we're going to make Tinkerbell black. and Peter Pan Indian or just not a redhead. So yeah, of course, of course, of course. Oh, I hate this.
Wendy, Moira, Angela, darling. Where is Peter Pan?
Because of course they have to have Wendy fighting. She has to be a badass bitch. Oh, I hate this. She has to be a badass bitch. Of course she has to be fighting the pirates too. She can't be a damsel in distress. Eh. Even though in the movie she was just a regular girl, like she had no training to fight. She was just a regular girl, and that's okay. Girls can just be girls. Let them be. As Galatea would probably say, let them be. I hate this. I hate it so much I don't care. But there's a cat hair on my mic. I hate this. This is stupid. I hate that, like, the race swap. I hate that Wendy is not Wendy. I hate that Hook is not that intimidating. The Hook from Once Upon a Time that I watched was more intimidating and attractive. I hate that they're making this like some action adventure thing. Yes, Peter Pan is an adventure thing. Even the Disney version was an adventure of sorts. But the adventure was with Peter Pan, not Wendy or John or Michael. It was with Peter Pan versus Hook. That's what we were there for. That's what we rooted for, Peter Pan to stop Hook. And what we found most entertaining. We were there for the wonder. We were there for the magic, the innocence, the lesson that, yes, growing up sucks and it's scary. And adults are scary and can be bad people. But we all do have to grow up. But that doesn't mean we have to lose the child at heart within us. At least that's what I thought the story of Peter Pan was supposed to be about, minus the pedophilia undertones. So this is hot garbage, but I'm not surprised at all. I'm just saying, I'm just doing my reaction. This is hot garbage. You know, if anything, I give more applause, though Once Upon a Time was not a perfect show at all. Looking back at it, the writing could have definitely been a lot better, and they were definitely writing by the skin of their teeth. However, I liked the twist in there. Spoilers, if anyone cares. Peter Pan was the bad guy, and Hook was not a good guy, but he wasn't the bad guy. Peter Pan was kidnapping children and enslaving them, brainwashing them to be a part of basically a cult and fight his fight against Hook. Hook wasn't necessarily trying to save the kids, or maybe he was trying to save the kids. He just definitely did not like Peter Pan because he knew what he was doing and that it was wrong, and he didn't like that, even though he was a pirate and had his own shady business. I love that perspective. I would love a movie like that where it's like, oh, you thought this was a fairy tale. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Like, I would love that perspective from Wendy, where, like, when she first gets there, it's like, oh, this is great. You know, almost like a weird Get Out situation where it's like, oh, this is great. Oh, the boys are having so much fun. We don't have to grow up. This is great. I miss mom and dad a bit, but like, this is great. And then when she tries to leave, she realizes, oh, you can't leave. You can never leave. And you're going to be our mother now. Like, that's terrifying. And Peter Pan becomes terrifying. And he has magic, and you do not. Or you don't unless you believe, and you have trouble believing in magic or whatever the, trouble is. Maybe Tinkerbell is also a hostage, or maybe she's in on it, or whatever. Or maybe she's dead. I don't know. But like, you know, That I would love that. That would be a great adult horror film. I know recently someone on Twitter was talking, I think it was Jay Longbone talking about like there was a horror version someone did of Winnie the Pooh, which like could be interesting. That's what I want for Peter Pan, is like a horror version where you're just like, "Oh, these children are trapped here. That's not good. Oh my god, how is she gonna get home? She is stuck on an island in the middle of Neverland. She's probably gonna die here." You know what I mean? But that's not what they're doing here. They're doing another typical swashbuckling adventure, which is fine. I wouldn't care as much of the lack of um nuance or originality or upgrade of the Peter Pan story. I wouldn't mind the typical adventure if they also didn't do all this pandering bullshit that they keep doing. That's a problem that I really have. Um, really, the horror idea is just to add on top of that, you know? But yeah. Yeah. Oof. All right. Well, we watched that. That was great. That was whew, that was oh, oh, that was a big fat yikes. Um yeah, not a fan of that. So, um yeah, I I'm curious you guys like if there's any other movies coming out. I know that they're doing a prequel for the Hunger Games, and if you guys don't know by now, I have loved the Hunger Games since I read it since I was a teenager. I hated reading, even though I'm a writer. I hated reading. And when I read the Hunger Games, it changed my life. And I owe it my life. And though it's not a perfect story and the movies aren't perfect except Catching Fire, that's just a classic. But you know, none of it's perfect, but I still have a special place in my heart for it. I know a prequel book came out, and I have watched a booktuber talk about it, and I trusted his opinion enough to know that the book was not worth reading. And then now they're doing an adaptation. They're trying to cling on to that nostalgia now, and it's like, is it gonna be bad? Probably, yeah, we're never gonna live up to Catching Fire or even the first movie, and definitely not the books. We're not living up to that. It comes out on my birthday. Am I gonna see it? Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna see it. Just to see how bad it is, just for the cringe watch, you know? Speaking of cringe watch, the whole Velma show, that stuff is oof. Enough people have talked about it, but I just wanted to also add my oof into the conversation. Just a quick little oof. That's it. That's all I had to say, you know? Um, yeah. I don't know what else we could react to. Just for a little bit, you know. I'm guessing like maybe we could react to Jubilee. Because they have like a lot of kind of stuff on there. I know the button is a big one. Um, all right, let me look it up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I think they have the button, so I kind of wanted to do a reaction myself to the button. Just why not? You know? Um, all right, this one's more recent. It's 10 minutes. We don't have to watch the whole thing. Uh, you know, let me know. You guys let me know. How are we feeling? Do we want to watch the button? Do we want to watch something else? Y'all let me know. I'm gonna sip my tea for a little bit because I've been over here kind of thirsty, but not trying to be rude. So y'all comment, type as fast as you can, and I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Okay? All right. All right, I'm seeing enough yeses for Jubilee. Let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna do this one because it's more recent and it's men and women, which is always fun. We love dividing the sexes.
Amy's celebrity crush is Joe Rogan.
You really like him?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's
What? Why? What? Why? Like he's in shape, but like really? Okay. Oh boy, here we go. All right.
testosterone.
I mean, I guess.
Welcome to The Button, a speed dating show. When the button lights up red, either player may press it and swap out their date for a new person.
Get out of here.
If two people can last on a date for 10 minutes, they win an all expenses paid second date.
This is The Button.
I'm Rhea.
Donnie, nice to meet you.
Fun fact about Donnie, he's a Marvel nerd. Are you into Marvel?
You know what? No. Like my brother watches them, but I just can't get into anime. Like
Oh my god. Oh gosh. Oh wait, what happened to my hold on. Let me see. Will that fix it? Oh no. Oh. What happened? I was laughing at Jubilee in my camera. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I don't even know if you guys can still see me, but I had to like refresh my browser or whatever because everything just had a nervous breakdown. I switched to StreamYard so this wouldn't happen, and I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. That's wild. That's wild. She said, um, she said, I don't watch anime. And he's talking about Marvel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's good now? It's good now? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Oh my god. Yeah, my PC glitched from that comment. Oh my god. She said, hold on. Let's go back. Hold on.
Fun fact about Donnie, he's a Marvel nerd. Are you into Marvel?
you know what? No. Like my brother watches them, but I just can't get into anime. Like okay.
Like, you can't not like Marvel. It's amazing.
All right.
There's so many different things, and it's not anime. It's just like a bunch of superheroes.
Oh boy. Look, buddy. Okay. Chill. All right. Look, I like Marvel too, but they've gone off the deep end since phase 3. So chill. Also, that Hawaiian shirt's not working for me. Also, people have a right to like or dislike everything, including Marvel. I know, shocker. Oh my gosh. So funny. Isn't that so funny? I know the Marvel was anime. I can't get over that. I can't get over that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be thinking about that the whole time now. I'm crying. Oh my god. See, men, okay? I'm talking to you. Pretty faces don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Cause oh my god. Like she's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but like oh Lord. Hi, John. How are you? I'm so glad you caught the stream. How are you? We have to collab sometime. From one writer to another. We'll have to collab sometime. Okay, we're watching the button because I have no idea what to react to, and everyone's talking about the button and that algorithm, baby. Oh boy.
So you try to save everybody.
Yeah, I'll give it a chance.
Okay.
Maybe. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
She's pretty.
Your person has to
you
like
know.
Marvel films, right?
The comics, the movies, it's just I have a dog named Marvel, so it's kind of a big deal to me.
You rejected me because I didn't like Marvel.
Hi.
It
I'm
is kind
Donnie.
of funny.
Mia.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So tell me about you. What do you do?
Grew up in California, moved here 6 years ago.
I have a fun fact about Mia.
Oh God.
She was a competitive figure skater for 10 years.
What?
Yeah, I live near a rink that still produces Olympians every year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I gave up about halfway through though because I was like, I don't want to do it, and I kind of just switched to like Disney on Ice type of shows.
Okay.
Donnie is a big Marvel nerd. Are you into Marvel?
I made the effort to sit down and do all the Marvel movies, and I think I stopped after like the second one in order, just because it felt like too much of a task. Like I couldn't commit to that whole timeline. Favorite Marvel movie character, anything like that?
Spider-Man.
He's gonna buzz her because he like he said, he needs someone who's fully committed. Committed to an asylum. No, I'm kidding. Arkham Asylum. Wait, no, that's DC. I'm kidding. I knew that. Chill. It's just a joke. I love how she's like, yeah, I got to like the second movie and I couldn't commit to it. I love when people say that. It always annoys me. Not Marvel movies, just in general. People are like, yeah, I was gonna, but I just can't commit. And it's like, okay. Like nothing in life happens without discipline. I don't mean to go on a rant, but I hate when people talk like that. I really do. Like it just sends me like up the wall. And I guarantee you, most likely, she just doesn't like Marvel movies. It has nothing to do with the task. Because I guarantee you, like, she's probably binge watched like Game of Thrones or something like that, or an anime show, an actual anime show. I don't know. I don't like when people talk like that. You're just like, okay.
You're absolutely lovely.
No,
Oh
no
no,
worries.
was it Spider-Man?
I just didn't get the initial spark. That was really
Yeah,
it. But
that's fair.
such a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Cool.
Oh, the men are very excited that I rejected him, apparently.
I'm Don.
I'm Mia. Nice to meet you.
Mia?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. So, what do you like to do for fun?
I love going out and like exploring, trying to find out new places and things like that. But like 90% of the time, I'm at home knitting with my dog.
I love dogs. I have a dog myself.
Oh, what type of dog do you have?
He's like a mini golden doodle. So he's like,
stop.
yeah, very fluffy. Like looks exactly like a teddy bear.
Doodles are so cute.
Yeah.
I love doodles.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You're just not my type. Like I think you're
Hold on.
beautiful,
I
but-
clicked the wrong thing. Did he say mini doodle? I'm a kid. I'm a little kid. I'm sorry. It's just funny to me. Mini doodle. That's so funny. I'm trying to fix my keys real quick because I'm I'm trying to like hold on. I have issues. I should have like fixed this a while ago. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what I just did. I think I just like jacked myself up. Cool. Great. Whoops. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The thing about the button that's so funny for me is just like,
What's your type?
Probably like Asian girls. Yeah.
Oh, why do you have a racial preference?
I think there's just like that cultural disconnect that's kind of hard to get over.
I have the nerve to get offended. And he said that he has a racial preference because technically so do I. You guys know by now. You know my video. You know I explained everything. I'm not going to go over it over and over, but I do have more of a preference towards certain races than others. Whatever. It's not a fetish, Ava and Preach. It's not a freaking fetish. I am physically attracted to them. It's not that I am attracted to their stereotypes or their culture. I love all cultures. I'm attracted to all cultures. I don't care where you grew up, whatever. But that is funny to me. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's see what he has to say. I don't, well, he was saying like it's hard for people to understand certain cultural dysfunction, if we're going to be honest with ourselves, but we won't get into that today. They just won't understand the culture, won't understand certain norms and upbringings and habits and what's the word I'm looking for? Traditions. But that doesn't mean people can't learn, and respect and tolerate and appreciate, just because a person's Asian doesn't mean they'll even understand whatever cultural references you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know if I personally agree with that. Um, yeah. Anyway, let's keep watching. This is funny.
Totally valid. Lovely to meet
Yeah,
you.
sorry. No, you're great.
Sam.
Sam, Don, nice to
Oh.
meet you. I like the outfit.
Oh no 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 no. Nope. 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 No. 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 No.
You always dress like this?
I do cosplay often.
Mhm.
It's like I've been doing it for 10 years.
Is cosplay a little bit of a sex thing?
It's not a sex thing for me. I've just never done it in cosplay before, but it is a very popular thing.
Yeah.
No, it's called role playing, which technically isn't cosplay. What? Even the button has me like, why? Like, why would you? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you guys. It's look, I'm not against cosplay. I actually really love it and I appreciate people who really put in the effort to cosplay. I don't have that effort. I rather buy it from someone and just wear it, just model it. But no, I have no problem with people cosplaying. My issue is like you go into cosplay on technically this is like the first date, right? It's speed dating, but it's like the first date. Like, why would you do that? Like, you don't have to throw all your shit, all your baggage onto people right away when you first meet them, you know? Like, you don't have to immediately let them know that you cosplay, that you're obsessed with anime. Or you can tell them, okay, let me rephrase it. You can tell them these things. You don't have to show them. You can overwhelm someone. Even if they would have ended up with you, you can sometimes stop that from happening because you're overwhelming the person at first. A lot of times when we first meet someone, we can only take in so much input of who they are while we process it. And that's why it's good to take time to get to know someone because we can only take like bite sizes of the person at a time, especially since we have not made any distinct intention or even instinct intention to immediately be with that person. So even in friendships, when you first befriend someone, you can only learn, take in so much about the person. But that's just me. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. You guys let me know if I'm wrong. But for me personally, I think it's a bit much, honey. It's a bit much, honey. Let's just take it down a few notches, you know? Let's just start out with like coffee and a button and some nice clothes, you know, that accentuate your body or whatever, some nice makeup that accentuates your face, and just go from there. Let's not um this isn't Comic-Con, you know? It's the button. So
People are like, I want to fuck my favorite character.
Yeah, I think it's just like, like role playing, like living out kind of like a little
Exactly.
fantasy.
Levi from Attack on Titans. Levi Ackerman. That's my anime husband. That's why my Instagram and Twitter is Liz Levi. For me. It's the tenacity for me. It's the tenacity for me. And I do not care that he's short. I'm a tall woman. I'm like 5'10, 5'11. I don't care that he's short. I don't care. I don't care. I'm one of the rare breeds of women that's tall and doesn't care if the guy's shorter than her. I know. Why I'm still single? Who knows? I don't know. I think it's because I'm crazy. It's all right. It's not, but you know.
Everything.
Exactly. Why did you press the button?
I'm just not that attracted to you. I'm sorry.
Sure, thank
Yeah.
you. Hi.
Maria. Ooh, he kind of dodged a bullet though, not gonna lie. The way she said that, like, why did you press the button? Sure. You're like, crazy eyes, crazy eyes. Okay, back it up. Also, I think Abin preach-reacted to this one. I remember them saying, like, she probably liked the Asian guy because she likes anime and she probably has an Asian fetish, which I don't know if I agree with necessarily, but I do think she was probably more inclined to want to be with him because she probably likes a lot of like Asian anime characters or something, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just contradicted myself talking now that I think about it. Anyway, um but yeah, oh my gosh, her face though, she was not happy. Oh my god. John said get the cosplayer and the Marvel stood together. I want to see that combo. You know what? Same. But I don't think it would work because I think he was more adamant than she was about anime. He was more adamant about Marvel than she was about anime. So I don't think it would work. I think, yeah, I don't think it would work. Oh, Deb's going to bed. Bye, Deb. Bye. Thank you for joining us. Debsy's one of the OGs, so she always gets a shout out from me. But yeah, Diane is hopping off. Gotta get up tomorrow morning. Thank you for the 400 subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank all of you for the 400 subs because I thought I was gonna be stuck at 300 forever. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. All right, let's keep it going.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Christy. How about you?
Christy. I'm Don. Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you. So, what do you do for fun?
Oh,
I
she's
love
Asian.
Sports, basketball, volleyball, tennis. So
She's
like
Asian.
the three that I mainly play.
Okay.
But I'll play anything because
Sorry.
no worries. Yeah. Why?
I just got done saying she was Asian. Oh my god. Karma's a bitch, okay? Let me just preach to you for a second. Karma is a biatch. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so funny. I forgot who said it. I think it was Taylor Swift. She said karma is a god. She's the preaching right there. I don't agree much with Taylor Swift, but oh my god, that is funny. Rejected the other chick because she wasn't Asian. Gets an Asian chick, she rejects him. That's life. Ain't it funny how it seems? Okay, I'm not gonna start singing today. It's not a Twilight video. John says that she wants white. She may, she may want white. I want white, I want no, yeah, she may. I don't know. Or maybe she just doesn't like the guy because like he's not that interesting. Like he got a gold chain and everything, but it's all a facade. I see right through it. He's very awkward. And I know guys get awkward around girls. I know. I'm learning a lot from Abba and Preach about men. And even though I already was on your side, okay, to an extent, I am even more empathetic of you guys. I'm not saying, she should have pushed the button on him. I'm just saying I could understand if she wasn't nothing was really grabbing her attention. Some women, you really gotta like shake them. You really gotta get them. Yeah. Cool Boy said sometimes you're not your type's type. It do be like that. Honey, I've never been my type's type. Okay. I like white guys, I like Spanish guys, I like Asian guys. And none of them so far seem to be coming my way. So, honey, it do suck. It do suck. It do be like that in these streets, in these streets. But life goes on. Life goes on. That's true, John. That's true. Yeah, maybe it's more like he's just nervous because they don't know each other. I think because I'm me and I'm also a Scorpio, that I just don't give a fuck. Like I'm just like, uh-huh. Oh, really? Like unless I find you really attractive, then I get awkward because I'm just like, they're not interested. Or they're taken. One or the other. They're definitely not interested. I don't know why I'm talking right now. But if it's like more, I feel more comfortable around you, or I just don't care. Like I'm not overly nervous, attracted to you, whatever, then I'm just like, sup. Just sup. Or I just play into the awkwardness. I think not enough people like understand that the most charming thing you can do is just be confident even when you're awkward. Like just play into it. People love that. They find it charming. At least I do, because at least you own that. Like, yeah, I'm being awkward. I don't know if he owns it because he's kind of like nervous laughing, but we'll see. We'll see.
I feel like we have like good like friend vibes, but I'm not like necessarily like attracted in like
Yeah.
that way. Sorry.
No, I respect that. I respect
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
It's
Nice to meet you, though.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
John, you might be right. You might be right. That, or maybe she's just not attracted to that Asian guy. That's the other thing. Like, that's why I don't agree with Abba and Preach that just because you have a racial preference, you have a fetish. I'm not attracted to all white guys or all Spanish guys or all Asian guys, whatever. Like, that's not true. Like, I find some white guys attractive, and then others I'm like, and then I could look at a black guy and be like, yeah, he's attractive. I'm just not attracted to him. So, I think it just depends on the person, but like, she friend zoned him so quickly. Oh, I know friend zone is like being shot in the kneecap for guys. Like, it's just brutal. It's brutal. You might as well shoot the man in the kneecaps instead, because it is pain, okay? Pain in capital letters, pain. Oh God, that sucks. That does suck. I think I friend zoned one guy that I went on a few dates with, maybe. It wasn't even that I friend zoned him. It's just that like he didn't want to put a label on the relationship, but he wanted access to certain things in the relationship that I was just like, nah. Like you don't get access to this while also not having like the protocol card to swipe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have a title, so like what I don't know. I'm old fashioned. I feel like if you're dating someone, then you get access to certain things. If you're not dating, you don't get access to that. I treat you like a friend until you're not my friend, or you're my boyfriend. Like, I don't. Anyway, so yeah, yeah. Anyway,
That's too bad.
I'm not a big sports fan though, so when he was like listing all of that, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not there.
well, that's understandable, I guess, you know. But the thing is, like, you don't have to be unless he's like forcing you to watch sports or play a sport with him. He can have his stuff and you have your stuff. There's probably stuff that you would do that he wouldn't be interested in either, but that wouldn't stop him from being with you. I like sports. I played volleyball in high school before I dropped out and switched to homeschooling, online school, whatever. I miss playing volleyball. My brother played basketball and soccer, and I loved watching him play. And I still watch the NBA with my parents when I have some time, and I love watching the NBA. You know, I'll watch soccer if soccer's on too. I like soccer. I'll watch volleyball. I'll watch football. Sometimes it can be a little boring, but I don't mind watching football. Golf is boring. Like I get it, but I don't get it. Baseball is boring as hell. And anybody who tells me otherwise, like just okay. I don't hate the sports. They're just boring to watch in my personally. I think basketball is the most fun to watch outside of volleyball because they're fast moving. But anyway, I go on this tangent to say like it there are I'm not one to talk, okay? I'm not in a relationship, but like I would imagine that there are just certain things that the person's going to have, their hobbies, their interests that are not yours, and that's okay. I think what matters is that you're compatible as people, not that everything you do is the same because that's also not as compatible as it sounds. You need differences to keep yourselves individuals while also being together. But what do I know? I'm not in a relationship. Blah, blah, blah. So, you know, whatever. John said he's not a fan of sports balls. The sports gives an opening, go on a date and play together. Play the sport together. Play with the balls together. Sport balls! That is funny. Yeah, I mean, if you really don't like sports, which I doubt any woman is just that, like, she just hates it that much. I doubt that. I think it's more just like it doesn't fancy her interest. I sound British. Anyway, um, but like, how do you know? That's the other thing. Like, be open to learn new hobbies and interests as well. Like, learn why they enjoy sports or why they like watching sports or what sports they watch. How does the game work? Like, when my brother played soccer, I learned what soccer was. I learned what the fouls meant, all of that. And the same thing goes for basketball, which was a whole different arena of what this foul means, whatever. I don't remember what all fouls mean nowadays because my brother hasn't been playing for a few years, but I can still watch the game and more or less understand, like, oh, yeah, that was a walk. That was a carry. Oh yeah, that was offensive, defensive. Oh, he was in the paint. Blah 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 blah. I'm not, I'm not saying you gotta know it like that, but like, I don't know. When women don't like sports, I'm just like, okay, you're boring. That's like saying you don't like movies or TV shows. Like sports is just another form of entertainment. And like you can find which sport you find more entertaining, I guess. But to each their own, whatever. I'm going on a rant for unnecessary reasons. Let's get back to this.
I pressed it twice.
You know that too, huh?
Yeah, I got you. So,
But then the third guy.
yeah.
Well, because they talk, you know.
Yeah, they're steaming out over there.
Of course, because women talk, dude. Yeah.
I think I'm most insecure about like when it comes to
Okay, all right. The editor is being a dipshit. Thank you. Yes, women talk. Okay. This is like when I went to a concert recently with my brother. It was his first concert. And he was like, "Oh wow, I didn't realize that like what time it was." And I was like, "Yeah, time keeps moving." Like women talk. Uh-huh. Okay, and men talk too. What do you like? Y'all were just talking a second ago about the chicks. Like everybody talks. That's a song. Everybody talks. Okay, so like, and then the editor being a little cheeky dipshit, edits it so that like the women are like, "Oh my gosh, I love your nails. Oh my gosh." So like my first trauma happened when I was 5. Oh my gosh, my first boyfriend was a narcissist too. Girl, we just can't get it out here right. Like, all right, chill. Like, yeah, women can be like that. And I'm I'm going to say this, brace yourself. I'm not like most women. So, I don't really do that. I have my moments where I get annoyed with men, yes, but I also have my moments where I get annoyed with women, and I'm like, "What are you doing? You're making us all look bad." This is why most men think the way they do about us. Like, you're not helping us. And like women know. I talk to women, obviously. We know when we're doing stuff that is stereotypical, and we just don't care. And I just whatever. Men do it too. Men know when they're doing the stereotypical men stuff, and when I call them out, they're like, "I know, but" it's like, then why are we all complaining, you know? Anyway, I'm going on more rants. Ugh.
How have you been feeling?
Kind of nervous. Like I don't know if you can tell, but my lip is quivering because I can't like contain. I can't contain my nervousness. Nice to meet you. I'm Christy.
I'm Alfred.
So what do you like to do for fun?
Like to hike, longboard, anything outdoors. Like to surf. I'm from California, so.
I think he beat you to it.
He beat me? Okay.
I'm sorry.
I almost had a stroke. What just happened? I'm so confused. What just happened? It was so awkward. What just happened? I am confusion. Like, they didn't even try to carry the conversation. This is the thing that Abba and Preach were talking about with the button. It's like people are so afraid to be rejected that like all they're doing is like waiting to push the button. They're not listening. They're not intentionally listening. They're not being present. They're not really trying to connect with someone, even in a short time, just trying to get something going, some conversation, connection, something. They're just like, I'm gonna push a button. I'm gonna put it got and you're just like like I shouldn't take this too seriously. This is really not how you should necessarily meet a potential boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever. But like, I don't know. I don't know. That that shooketh me. I don't know. I could make a funny joke about Asian people and black people, but I'm just gonna stay away from it from now. But if y'all want to say something in the comments, I'll share it. I give you the permission. Oh my gosh.
I just
Okay,
didn't
yeah.
feel the spark.
No, that's
I'm
understandable.
sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Have a good one.
All right. This is cringy. Hi. I'm Alfred. Nice to meet you.
Amy's celebrity.
Okay, before we get into their whole situation, I just want to say this. Anytime people do like these reality type situations and they're like, oh my God, like my mom and I recently have been binging Love is Blind. We watched the American version and then we've been watching the Brazil version. And then at some point we'll watch the Japan version. Like, do y'all not read your contracts? Do they not tell you at all what the show is about beforehand? Because the way y'all reacting, it's like they just kidnapped you off the street. This whole like that was cringe. It's like, yeah, this is the button. Like it's speed dating. Like, and you chose to not. Both of you chose not to keep the conversation going. So yeah, it's awkward. Like, do y'all not? Do they not put it in the contract when you sign it? What the show's about? Okay, whatever.
Crush is Joe Rogan.
You like him?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Like
I think it's the
looks or, like,
testosterone.
personality? I mean,
Oh
I
yeah, this
guess.
was at the beginning of
He's a lot.
this was at the beginning of the movie when they were doing their like later on. Yeah, she likes Joe Rogan. Like really? Like out of everyone? Like, seriously? Really? Okay. Like, really? Okay. Like, he's muscular, but like, that's not enough for me. I just gotta say, that's for me personally, if anybody would like to match make me, uh, I don't like, yeah, being physically strong is great. I want to feel protected, but like, if that's all you got, and I gotta look at this, you know what I'm saying? I gotta look at this first and foremost. So, like, I don't know. Muscles ain't everything to me. Faces too. You gotta be decent looking, you know? You don't have to be, you know, Henry Cavill or Zac Efron or whatever, but like you gotta have something going on because you know, you don't have to be Michael B. Jordan, you know, you don't have to be what's his name, but like okay, okay. John said based. What is based? Not what the word means. I mean, what was based? What they said or what I said? Because I already forgot what I said. This is the part of the live stream, John, that you have to understand. I'll say stuff and then I literally forget what came out of my mouth. But if you're talking about me, thank you. That's kind of you.
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Oh my.
Why'd you?
I hate cowards. I was gonna say the other word. That's not nice. I hate cowards. I'm sorry. Like, I can have my moments where I'm afraid too, but like the Scorpio in me is like, if you're gonna drop me, just drop me. Don't drop me and also try to like feel bad about it because then it just comes off condescending. Like, if you're gonna drop me, just drop me. Let me go. Let me face my death with dignity. The whole like, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. No, you're great. You're great. It's like, if they so great, why you push the button out? Why you push the button? Just be like, I hope you have a great day. Or I wish the best for you. Or I wish we were whatever. I don't know. Don't even say that one. Don't even say the wish one because that's condescending too. Just be like, I wish the best for you. Keep it simple. Be like, I wish the best for you. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to find someone. One of those, but the whole like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Then why'd you do it? You know, I understand like it's like a gut, it's like instinct to it's like a gut, not gut, sorry. It's like a immediate reaction to feeling guilty because you have to face the consequences of your action by looking at the person that you just rejected. But you did it. So if you didn't want to do it, why are you on this show? One, wait, where's the camera? Oh my God. Here we go. Why are you on this show? Why'd you push the button? It's part of the game. Play it or don't play, but don't like try to make a person feel bad or make people feel bad for you because you chose to play the game. Sorry, you know? Liking Joe Rogan is based, and I'm also based. And you also wish me well in my future endeavors. Thank you, John. Thank you for clarifying because I was like, I'm delirious. Yeah, I mean, if she wants to be attracted to Joe Rogan, that's on her. That's on her, boo. I'm not, but you know, that's on her. I don't dislike Joe Rogan as a person, like his talking points, I guess. I more just don't care. Like I don't really care. I'm indifferent to him. It's not like I hate or love or even dislike, like it's more just like I know who he is. Yeah, I know some of the stuff people have tried to get him in controversies over. Okay. You know, it's like okay.
Press the button.
It's just not my time. I'm so sorry. Damn.
Is his type not thick girls? Oh, John said, use the phrase when you buzz, I wish you well in your future endeavors. I agree. Something of the sorts. Yes, I think that's best. Do we think this black guy's preference is not thick girls? Which I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm just curious because anytime they reject someone, it's like, okay, so is it the opposite or is it just the person? You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason during the button, people live in like these binary, it's like one or the other. It's not like some nuance most of the time. And they probably pick these people on purpose.
Hey, I'm Anna.
I'm Alfred. Nice to meet you,
Nice
Anna.
to meet you.
Alfred wants a lot of kids.
You want a lot of kids?
I
Like
don't
how
know what a-
many kids?
I don't know what a lot of kids is.
I love it.
I want like 4 eventually. Like,
That's kind of a lot.
What about you?
I don't want kids. No.
not at all.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, I almost spit my tea out. Oh my god, I spit my tea out. Oh my god. 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 Okay, first of all, we need to break this down, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, he wants kids, which is great. I think most guys do, honestly. He wants 4 kids. She wants no kids. Nada. None. Zilch. Okay? He hit that button so fast and hard. Which sounds wrong. Okay? You're gonna take it out of context. Oh my god, he hit that thing like there was a spider on the table. Like the dude was not playing. And he did it with a bit of satisfaction on his face. Look at him. Look at
Are
him.
you?
I don't want kids. No.
Look at this.
Like, not at all.
Look at look.
I'm so sorry.
Look at that. He is not sorry. He is not sorry. He said, "Oh, you don't want kids? Okay. Yeah. Get your trifling ass out. I'm looking for my woman and my future children's mother. Get out of my face with your corset." Which I love that corset though. But oh my gosh, that is so funny. She said 4 kids is a lot. 4 kids is not a lot. It's a little bit, but it's not like 10 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember watching the movies Cheaper by the Dozen, Me, My, You, Mine, and Ours or whatever with Dennis Quaid in it, and both of them had at least 12 kids together. They had like 24 kids or they both had 6 kids and together they had 12 kids, something like that. Like they had they had to get a lighthouse, giant house, mansion looking thing. That's how many kids they had. 4 kids to me is not a lot. And although I only have a brother, so there's only 2 of us. Personally, 4 kids isn't a lot to me. Personally, I want to have like almost 6 kids, but what it is I want to adopt so like 4 kids and have 2 birth kids, whatever. Like that's how I want to do it. I want to at least have 3 kids, and whether that's a mixture of 2 adopted, 1 birth, or 2 birth, 1 adopted, whatever, I don't care. But like this idea that more than 1 kid is a lot of kids to me just shows how much society has ingrained in us women the idea that like having kids is a burden, having kids is negative, having kids is destructive to yourself and society somehow. This lie that we are overpopulated when we are underpopulated is getting on my last nerve. How are we overpopulated when we have so many contraceptives, abortions, and just lack of fertility? Because I'm going to go on a rant for a second. The food we eat, a lot of it has soy or other things in it that is making it harder to be fertile because it is destroying our bodies and it is destroying men's sperm. So the idea that we are overpopulated is more or less impossible. We are underpopulated as a society. And I don't just mean in America. We are underpopulated in the world. And the proof is in the pudding. I mean, you go throughout America, there are land that is not lived on by anyone. It's just out there. Not saying we need to like destroy all the land and live, whatever. But like It does irk me personally when a woman thinks that like 2 to 4 kids is a lot of kids. I could understand like 5 and up. Okay, now we're getting to a lot of kids, but I don't see it that way. And I also feel bad when women say they don't want to have kids because I don't think that's necessarily true for at least half of the women that say that they don't want to have kids. At least half of them probably would have kids if they met a guy that they trusted enough to provide for the kids and protect them, whatever. I also think they would be more likely to have kids if they had a better upbringing in their childhood, which can affect your perspective on parenting in general. I think also women would be more inclined to change their perspective of not having kids if they didn't trust society to tell them that if you have kids, you can't have a career, you can't be happy, you can't have your own ambitions or passions or hobbies or whatever. My mother had a job since I was born, and even before then, she had jobs, and she still has a job now. And she's also my mother. So I grew up knowing that if I wanted a career or a job, and I also wanted to be a mother, I could do that. Now, did my mother take breaks from working, being in the workforce to raise me and my brother? Yes, she did. But once we were old enough to go to school or daycare, whatever, she went back to work because she had to, even though my dad also worked full time because, we got bills to pay. We're middle class, but we still got bills to pay. So, this idea that if you have kids, your life is over is literally stupid. I feel that children are the best of us and should be protected and should be created, and I want to have kids because I want to be able to pass on good values to them to incorporate into society, but also because I I want to have a legacy in as many ways as possible. So, professionally have a legacy and then also personally have a legacy with my children. And it's sad. I think it's sad that there are a lot of women who miss out on being a mom, which to me is a very rewarding job and very beautiful and messy. And that's not to say that you can't find a rewarding job from your career as much as being a mom. One is not necessarily better than the other, but there is just this special extra that comes from being a mom that no job can replace. And I know this, even though I'm nowhere near being a mother yet. Um, it's sad. It's kind of sad. So, oh yeah, and the declining birth rate. Yeah. Well, the declining birth rate is, because of, like I said, the lack of sperm, uh miscarriages, a certain jab thing that we're not going to talk about. Um the food they're giving us that's destroying our bodies, destroying our sex drives. Guys, if I can tell you anything, soy messes with your sex drive, so maybe try to cut down on your soy intake. You're welcome. And abortion is all the reason that we are underpopulated. We are not overpopulated, and don't let them convince you otherwise. We're underpopulated. It's yeah. Yeah. So, but anyway, let's finish this up. We're getting to the 2-hour mark, so let's finish this video up and we'll wrap up.
How do you not want kids?
It's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work, bitch. You're a lot of work. That's a lot of work. And a job isn't a lot of work. Like, what's the point? Like, that's a horrible, like, if you're going to tell me why you don't have kids, do not tell me that's a lot of work. Because I'm going to immediately ask you, so what the hell do you do at your job all day? Do you just sit there looking pretty and get paid? No, you work. That's why it's called work. Yeah, raising kids is a lot of work. Hell yeah. You're raising a human being. You're raising a miniature you. Of course it's a lot of work. And why should it not be? You are raising a human being. Why should it not be a lot of work? To feed them, to nurture them, to discipline them, to educate them, to uplift them, to support them, to guide them. Why would it not be work? Everything is work, technically, unless you just sit on your ass and do literally nothing except breathe. Everything is work. Even having a pet is work. It's not as much work as a kid, obviously, but it's still work. And when you go to your job and you punch in or whatever, you're working. You're stressing out about phone calls or helping people or fixing a house or working on the plumbing or dealing with customers, delivering things, driving, whatever. It's work. Like, why should raising a human being not be any more, if not more work? Of course it's going to be work. That's a horrible argument. Like, I'm not even annoyed she doesn't want kids. I'm annoyed at the argument. That's a stupid argument. Like, if you're gonna argue with me, give me something better. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. This just like irked me. I think I've watched too much Mauler all these years. But like, if you're gonna give me an argument, give me a good one. Otherwise, like, I don't want to hear your opinion. Like, convince me why you have this opinion. I may not agree with it, but at least convince me why. And you can't even convince me of that. It's a lot of work. What's not a lot of work? Breathing is a lot of work, but we do it. Eating's a lot of work. You got to cook or order food or do something. Moving, breathing, living is work. That's a horrible argument. I hate that.
What's your dating age range?
Oh, well, I'm 36.
36.
I would say like 28.
He said that like 36. Okay, I'm gonna hit that button. I'm gonna hit that button. He was like, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. She's saying 28 to 40. Okay. So honestly, she's being reasonable, I think. More or less. She's willing to date younger or older, which honestly, same. Unfortunately, I doubt most younger guys can handle me and my matureness, I guess. But yeah, same sis. I'll date young, I'll date old, you know? Yes.
To
28.
40. What's yours? Am I an old lady?
Yes.
I'm an old lady.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I feel like a really bad person.
You're not a bad person, but like the way you're hitting that button is just a little too aggressive. Like, you could be more sneaky about it. Just keep your hand near the button and tap it. You know, just give it a little tap. Give it a little tap tap, you know, instead of being like, you know, like it's a bit much, especially since like she was nowhere near hitting that button. She almost, you could feel like she gave up. Like she could sense once she said 36 and you're like, she knew, you know. I'm not saying all women have intuition, but we usually do. So like she knew you were gonna buzzer, you know. You didn't have to then also go, you know, you didn't have to be that, you know. Put when you lay the person to rest, sometimes you gotta put them down slowly. You don't gotta like smack them into the ground. You know what I'm saying? Again though, you hit the buzzer and then you want pity. I'm not giving you pity. Sorry. You hit it. You weren't interested. Move on. Next. Thank you, Ariana. Next. You know?
What do you
Wait a second. John said he put some stank on it. John. John says, Sir John A. Douglas, how dare you? He put some steak on it. I have no words.
looking for in a partner?
I'm looking for someone who can talk to me. Someone who could be real.
Yeah.
You know, someone who likes adventure, not just stay in, even though I do like staying in sometimes, but
I'm sorry. You're just not my type. I'm sorry.
What is your type?
Latinas?
You don't date outside of Latinas?
That seemed cringy. That is not what I meant.
You like Latinas. Okay. I see you. I see you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Guys, go watch my video. It's titled They Said I Was Racist for This, I think. Something like that. If you want Latinas, you shall have your Latinas. But how do I put this? Don't seem interested. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, just be so cold. Just be like, eh. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even give them don't even put their hopes up. That's what I don't like. I don't like when you put someone's hopes up. Just that's it. That's it. Don't be like, oh, so like, what's your name? How old are you? What do you like? Don't do that. You know, you're putting the girls' hopes up. You know, women, we easily just get our hopes up, you know, and that's on us. We should take responsibility for that. But also men, like, if you really don't like her, please tell her immediately, because she'll move on. You know, once she grieves the fantasy she already planned out of your wedding and your kids' names and the dog and the cat and the house and the mother-in-law and the all that. Once she's finished fantasizing and grieving that, then she'll move on. And it's better you tell her like that so that she can start grieving now and then move on. But yeah, no, he likes Latinas. I don't like that the button is like, oh, so you will only date people that are Latina. It's like, yeah, what's the problem with that? What's the problem? I don't see it. What's the problem? What's the problem? He likes Latinas girls. Okay. Find you a Latina girl. I'm rooting for you. I really am. You know? Why be with someone you're not physically attracted to? I never understood this. And at least of my understanding so far, it's not really a fetish thing like Abba Preach says. I think he just maybe is physically attracted to Latina girls. And that's fine. People have their preferences, you know? And then some people don't care at all. They just care. They're attracted to the personality, the person. They don't care about their physicality and race as well. And that's fine too. It's all okay. I already said this in my video. I'm repeating myself at this point. Oh,
shit. They're going to think I'm an asshole. How are you?
Oh no, he's dead. Dead man down. The man is dead. Everybody hit the bunker. Hit the bunker. They send in the Latina on purpose, and they told her, get him out of there. Not only that, but she was fixing. She got a little boobs together. She got a little boob. She pushing everything up. She got it all together, you know? It's like, oh dear. Oh dear. You are a dead man. You should not have told them your preference, because now they are going to get your ass out of there. It was nice knowing you, though, you know? Maybe don't hit the button so abusively next time. Don't put stank on it, as John said. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Here we go.
How are you, Laura?
Alfred, nice to meet
Hi,
you.
nice to meet you.
Alfred has rejected a lot of women.
I have heard.
Let's get right to the point. What's your type, Alfred?
I'm looking for someone who knows who they want in life, someone who's confident, independent.
Okay.
But you also said something else.
And Latina.
Okay.
I hate that the button isn't objective enough sometimes. I don't like that the button's trying to set him up a certain way. Like racist or like, I wouldn't even say fetishizing. I really don't understand that mindset, but more just racist. And it's like, he's not though. Like, he has a preference. Like, you want him to be with a woman he's not physically attracted to? Like, okay. It's not like physical attraction at all has anything to do with the relationship. It's not like sex has anything to do with the relationship. Okay, anyway, sorry, I feel triggered. He's kind of adorable. He's like, it's just, I want Latina. I want Latina. Okay, please, can I have a Latina? like, please, sir, can I have some more Latina? Please. I want some of that spice. I want some of that spice. John said he's getting submarine by the button. Yeah, the submarine. Oh my god. I'm delirious. The button, I swear, sometimes takes sides. I've noticed this when I've watched other people react to it. It takes sides. I don't like that. I'd rather it be more objective and more just an observer, not so much a commentator, because we have that. We have our YouTube commentators to react to the button. We don't need the button reacting to the button. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Greyhound said he changed his answer. Yeah, he did at first. He was trying to be sly. He was trying to be sly. We all know what the button was really asking. He knows what the button was really asking. He was trying to be sly. He was trying to be sly. Look at his face right now. He trying to be sly. Oh boy. Greyhound said me gusta Latina la. Sorry, I can't speak Spanish today. I can't speak English today. Me gusta las Latinas. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, who doesn't love a little Latino? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so look at his face though. He looks like a little kid.
What about you?
I like a man who has his shit together. How
That was her being passive aggressive, if y'all don't know. That was her being passive aggressive. Oh my god. She said, what I like is men who has their shit together, who ain't going off on my sisters because they don't fit his little fetishized bullshit. That's what I like. What I like is a man who can get what he got and not be playing around with my sisters out. That's what I like in a man. Oh, he's dead. She gonna hit that thing so quick. So quick. He's too busy. Oh my god. I can't speak today. He's too busy being like, I'm so just like in love with this Latina right now. And she gonna be like, "Meh. Rojo. That's red, bitch. Get out." Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
old are you?
Yep. We all knew it was coming.
I'm Latina. Hi, I'm Laura. Sorry,
Jesse,
my hands are a little
I'm sorry,
sweaty.
I'm out of breath. I was just playing ping pong.
Oh, nice.
How's your experience been? Good.
I mean, this is my first time doing this, but the girls.
Oh, that's a good.
He does not seem interested. He seems like he like wants to go home immediately. Like his friends just said, "Yo, bro, we're about to leave and like get like we're gonna go to a pizzeria and a bar. Like, hurry up." And he's just like, "Yeah, so what do you like? Yeah, you like that? Okay, yep. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I really want pizza right now." Like he does not seem interested. Does anybody else feel like that? No, or is it just me? I don't know. I'm trying to work on my Scorpio intuition, baby. You know, I'm just trying to. John said this stream is getting me through the last hours of my shift. Thanks. Oh, you're very welcome. John, you are a hard worker. Can I just say, like, you are out here working hard as a nurse. I literally salute you, dude. Like, you're awesome. And I hope you know that. And I just need to say that. Greyhound says he looks like Discount Markiplier. Yes, he does. He does. I see it. I do see it. Mm-hmm.
Good question. How was that? How was walking into a sorority of women, all juiced up on whatever, hormones are being released?
Oh dear.
Back there's testosterone. I'm not sure what is the.
I guess estrogen would
Uh-huh,
be it.
right.
I mean, honestly, the girls are amazing.
And how did you establish yourself in the hierarchy? I'm just kidding. But kind of not. Like that's just like inherent, like human dynamics.
What? What? Like, when people say I'm just kidding, 50%, 70% of the time, they're not kidding. Jokes are used as passive aggressiveness. They're also used to like tell the truth without coming off crazy. So when someone says I'm kidding, you should take some of that into account. They're not kidding. Or maybe they are, or maybe they're only slightly kidding. Who knows? Anyway, the hierarchy. I'm sorry. Did you just finish watching the Animal Channel? What are you talking about? The hierarchy, estrogen, testosterone. Bruh, this isn't like biology class or psychology class or sociology class. What the hell are you talking about? Hierarchies and hormones and bro, this is a blind speed date. What just ask me what like my favorite TV show is. It's not that complicated. Why are you making this complicated? Like, I can understand if you want to talk about like philosophy or something deep. All right, fine, sure. Why not? But like, huh? Hierarchy? Really? Uh, exactly. What the fuck? Why? Why? This is so weird. This is so weird. Oh, hello, Gordon. Welcome to the stream, darling. We're almost done, but we still have some time left. Thank you, darling. It's crazy. I have 400 subscribers. I thought I would never get here. And then when I got to 300, I just stayed there for like 2 years. So this is amazing. We are living and loving, darling. We are living and loving. Yeah, that's weird. That's the paintball comment, the testosterone estrogen comment, the hierarchy comment. His whole strategy is to throw her off balance so she can't fixate on a flaw. Oh, he's smart. Is he? I think he's just lacking like self-awareness and humility. So he just like doesn't have a lot of positive experiences with women. So at this point, he's just like, whatever. I'm just gonna say whatever because it doesn't matter. And it's like, okay, way to give up on yourself, bruh. Oh boy.
I mean, I don't know. I'm a friendly person and I'm really
You seem like it.
honest. Yeah, same for you. You seem just like super down to earth.
Laura has a serious shopping addiction.
To kind of clean that up, I'm a wardrobe stylist. So I'm always on the lookout for shopping and for things. And
Okay,
I
so it
buy
sounds productive.
Jesse
What?
is addicted to nicotine patches.
Well, so people don't know nicotine is a nootropic. So a nootropic is something that helps your brain be good.
Your brain be good. That's a great way. I'm sorry. That's just funny. I'm not saying like I'm not saying she shouldn't go out with him. I'm just making fun of him. The thing he said, what did he say? I can't even remember now. It's fine. Let's just keep going.
But yeah, I think it's dangerous to be in a sober state for too long. For me,
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
run a company.
Oh, so you have a lot more freedom where you can.
Oh right, yeah.
Do you find each other attractive?
I do find you attractive.
I find you attractive too.
You think you want to go on a
He sounded like he sounded the way he said that. He sounded like what's his face that I became a fan of recently. Shoot, Ryan Gosling. He sounded like Ryan Gosling. He's like, I'm a fan of you too. Like that, just such like not much like explosive expression, you know? It's more in the subtleness of like, I really like to do that. Like you're just like, are you sure? He's also giving me Shia LaBeouf energy for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, he's addicted to nicotine patches. I don't know how I feel about that. Any addiction is bound to become destructive. It's just how it goes. And even if someone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm not addicted," but like they use it to cope, they use it every day, they use it to deal with feeling or not feeling like you're an addict, sorry, but by book you are technically an addict. You guys know I'm a big mental health person and addiction kind of fits in that category too. But you know, I'm not judging someone who has an addiction. Having any addiction is very difficult to stop once you get started. I have a lot of sympathy for people who have addictions. It's not a deal breaker for her. I think for me it might be. I don't know, but this I'm not on the buttons. I don't even know why I'm talking about myself. But yeah, he's rebooting in real life. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. John says he's doing more drugs than he's admitting to. I think so, because the vibe is weird. It's a little weird, not gonna lie. I'm getting Shia LaBeouf vibes right now. I don't know. And he's very hyper. She said he's down to earth. He's not. Not really. It's almost like he's trying to contain himself, and it comes off as reserved. Versus me, I think when people meet me most of the time, they say I'm very reserved, I'm very laid back. And I think that's pretty true because I genuinely don't care. Or I've dealt with so much shit in my life so far that this is nothing to me, you know? So it's just like whatever. Or I'm just really good at hiding when I'm anxious to people. But he's not down to earth. He's just barely containing this like hyperness right now. Oh my gosh.
Date?
I mean, I would like to go on a second date.
I would.
All right, I'm gonna light up one more time, and if you don't press me, you will win the button, and you get to go on a second date.
So awkward.
Sorry. I think I had the second guess.
You said you go on a second date.
I certainly would. Yeah, I think I would. I think you're great. But
you just rejected her.
Yeah, I went with my gut. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a heuristic I have. So it has to be a very strong, overwhelming yes. Otherwise, I catch myself, and then I'll default to no. I'm an insane person.
I think that was the right choice that he made, to be honest.
Yikes.
All right, so we're done with that. Okay. Let me just open up my Spotify real quick, so we can vibe our way on out of here. Give me 1 sec, guys. There we go. Don't put that. I know you guys might edit that a certain way. Do not do that. I am in shock. I am in shooketh. I have no words. First of all, he pushes the button, but then he's like, yeah, I would love to go on a second date. And it's like, then why'd you push the freaking button, bro? And then he's like, if I don't feel like a huge yes, then it's a no. And it's like, that's a horrible way to live life. If anything, I thought he was going to say that there was something inside me that felt off or that was yelling no. Then I could understand that. But he's like, it has to be this big yes. Otherwise, no. And it's like, yeah, but sometimes a yes can just be regular tone voice or a whisper. Sometimes we got to get real quiet in our bodies so that we can actually hear the yes or hear the no. And like, that's a horrible way to live life. If it's not a loud yes, then I'm not doing it. Well, then you're not doing a lot of things that could be great for your life because it's not like bold, loud, and explosive. Like, he sounds like an addict. He does. He sounds like an addict. If it's not like, then I'm not going to do it. And it's like, that's a horrible way to live your life. Some of the best things are not these extraordinary things, which is hilarious because I've been dealing with this dilemma myself lately of like wanting to live this like extraordinary life. and at the same time wondering if I never achieve that and I just live an ordinary life, like how do I become content with that? But this guy, like, I don't get it. Like, you meet someone you connect with, give or take, like they don't know enough about each other yet, but you meet someone you kind of connect with who's attracted to you, and you're like, it's not a big old yes, so I'm not doing it. And it's like, bruh, do you know how many people would kill for what you got and you just threw it away because like it wasn't a roller coaster ride, which by the way isn't always a good thing. Like those butterfly roller coaster feelings you get, that's actually anxiety. Like his yes, for all he knows, should actually be a no. But that's, that's just me. But yeah, you connect with someone, you're attracted to them, and they're attracted to you. Do you know how often I would kill for someone to be attracted to me that I'm attracted to? Do you know how much I would kill? I would Hunger Games kill someone for that. Okay? So, like, I don't understand people when you have something or someone who could potentially, like, add more to your life, and you're just like, yeah, but they don't have this. And you're just like, yeah, but that's so trivial, or that's so unrealistic or unhealthy, Like, I just can't get, okay, whatever. Anyway, John, you better not. No, do not make this into a meme, you psychopath. Don't do it. I blame myself. All right. Well, recap for you guys real quick. I would love to do a collaboration with Jay Longbone. I already did a collaboration with Gene Gentry and Camelot 331, but I had to redo it because Zoom and OBS were acting stupid. But I'm gonna redo that. So hopefully I'll have those collab videos out later, maybe in springtime, summertime. Hopefully. Hopefully I'll do a video with my brother so you guys can see our podcast live action versus just listening to us. But if you do want to catch up on our episodes so far on Spotify and Apple, you can reach us by searching up Johnson's Inc. So JOHNSONSINC. What was the other thing I wanted to say before I leave you guys? I'm working on the final part of the conversation I had with Abomination AJ, which is interesting and I think funny, and I think you guys will find it interesting. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying, me just talking to people. I'm basically kind of doing a podcast with people. I'm not always going to do that. I'll still try to do a movie reaction or something. I wanted to talk about Shadow and Bone, and since it's coming out soon, I should really jump on that, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not making any promises to anything. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at. If you guys have any questions for me to answer for September for my Q&A 5-year anniversary, there's a post on my community, you'll have to find it, where you can post your questions. You can ask me literally anything. It could be weird, it could be private, it could be crazy, kinky, boring, basic, silly, goofy. I do not care. I will try to answer all of them. Yeah, and thank you again earlier, you guys, for F's in the chat for my cousin who had died almost 2 years ago. His birthday was this past Wednesday, and so I was re-grieving that on top of some other personal stuff going on in my life. He would have been 29. It's crazy. So thank you again for that earlier in the stream. It was very sweet of you. Yeah, thank you guys so much. This was lovely. You guys are awesome, and I love you, and hopefully it won't be too long. I would give it a month though, but hopefully it won't be too long before you see me in a video or a live stream again. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night or morning or afternoon wherever you live. For me, it's nighttime now. And you guys are awesome. And yeah, I'm going to head out now. So yeah. Bye bye.